Hi, I'm David Amar. I'm the executive chef for Alaska King Salmon Adventure, which is on the Nushagak River in near Dillingham, Alaska. And today we're going to make a smoked prime rib using the Jim Bowie Green Mountain Grill. So first we're going to score the prime rib to ensure even cooking and to ensure that the rub goes in evenly throughout the meat. And also it allows the fat to drain a little bit and make a nice crust on the meat. So this is a rub I really like to do. It's very simple. It's a very simple barbecue / Italian rub. So I'm putting about a cup brown sugar. And I put my spices in my hand first, because in case it just falls in, it doesn't fall in there. Okay. That's about a tablespoon and a half. Now I really like the Morel steak seasoning, and that's where my salt is going to come from. So that I put a quarter cup easy on that. Even a little more, say half a cup. This is the only salt we got. There's going to be a little salt in the Worcestershire, but that's about it. Garlic, just put a little bit. There's garlic already in the Morel, just to have a little more of it. Black pepper, same thing. There's already some in the Morel. Rosemary, about as much as the oregano. It's about a tablespoon and a half.
You know we don't have power, right?
Then liquid smoke, about a quarter cup.
Dude, it's getting warm. A little warmer. Wide open, wide open.
And I don't want the rub to be too liquid. I want it to stick to the thing, so it's mostly a dry. It's between a dry rub and a marinade. Same thing, about a quarter cup. And then essentially for the herbs, it's always about a tablespoon and a half. So we're going to do about the same thing here as I did for the oregano and the rosemary. And that's thyme. That was basil. Alright, now we're ready to roll. Like I said, not as liquid as the marinade, but not a dry rub either. To get in there good. Also, what you can do is you take your prime rib out the night before, salt and pepper it, develop a nice crust on it. But since we're gonna smoke it for like, I don't know, 7 hours, it's not necessary. There'll be a crust on it.
Yeah.
It will be there. So you don't want your pellets to be too wet, because otherwise you might gum up the works in there. So the machine is very simple. It's off now. Push that button. You wait for the sickle, it goes 1, 2, 3, and then it starts smoking. The preset temperature is 150, which is perfect for us because we're only going to use it at 150. So if you look here, you see in the thing that 150 is going to let us right in the smoke. Now, I want my inside temperature to be also 150. It might seem that it's going to be over medium rare, which would be like a 135, but with that machine, over medium rare makes it still moist and it's gonna be cooked through, but it's gonna have that moistness and that tenderness that medium rare meat will have, and juicy as, I mean, really juicy.
Perfect.
So that's the inside. We line it with foil so that the dripping don't mess up the machine. This is really important. You need to have the little fat collector bucket here. Prime rib is coming. So we're getting slowly to temp. So that's the temperature of the cavity. If I push the button that says food, so I don't have my probe in right now, but it will give you the temperature in the food. So now what we're gonna do, put the prime rib in, and that's why you could even put the prime rib frozen in it doesn't matter. That thing is so, to quote Jacob, user friendly, it's ridiculous. Alright, the probe is now in. We took it overnight, but nights in Alaska are still fresh, so it hasn't thawed all the way. The middle might have like a little bit of frost in it, and that's why it's so cold. The outside, you saw me massaging it earlier. Really thawed, but you'll see that tonight when we'll have the finished product. It won't matter at all. So now the remote is the same thing. So we're gonna show you cavity and the inside probe, and I can adjust the temperature of the cavity. So right now it's set at 150, but I could put it at 3. I mean, that machine can go like, so see, you adjust it at the same time.
Okay.
And that thing has a range of maybe, I don't know, 50 feet or so. It's like, it goes all the way to 500, and you can hear the blower kicking in and the pellets going crazy. So I'm gonna cook it at 150, and it doesn't really matter how long, as long as the temperature inside is gonna be also 150. So you can go 7 hours, you can go a day, because the temperature of the meat is never gonna exceed the temperature of the cavity. So as long as you got 150 in the meat, you're good to go. This was the prime rib we smoked for over 8 hours on the Jimbowie Green Mountain Grill. And it's a nice even medium rare all the way, and you rest it so there's no juice coming out, but it's a nice even smoke. And it's still rare, but it's not bleeding. That nice beautiful color here.